windows. And if you do have any husbands or partners, tell them we are no longer available. You are with a gay man on TikTok. Big up Evil Stranger. Thank you, Who's Lying? Thank you, Who's Lying, my love. I can't pin you. I don't know what you've got. Mods, can we start pinning people who send big gifts, please? Jenny, thank you so much. Big up Jazzy for subscribing. Big up my darling. Thank you so much, my honey. We'll have all the subscribers, all of the gifts. We'll have it all. Big up Millie. Big up Shirley as well, darling. Thank you so much. Mods, please pin anybody who is sending above 500 Spartans. Alicia, thank you. Please make sure we are pinning anybody who has sent over 500 coins. Please comment in the chat as soon as you've done it, all right? And my mods will pin you. Thank you. Who's sending out more subscriptions? Bloody hell, we got it all. Big up Spartan. Oh, thank you so much for the flowers. Oh, we'll have all the flowers. Big up the Southern Twins as well for sending out the 5 gifted subs. Mwah. PRB, welcome in. Okay, now.
Now on BBC One, we join BBC News for a special news report.
Special news report.
We've interrupted our programme.
Big up Leanne. Thank you, Harley. FYP Effective. Big up to you, darling.
We're interrupting this programme to join BBC
Blinking
One.
out. We're getting all the subs today. Ah, Spartan, stop it. We'll have none of that. Guys, please don't waste your money by sending me that gift. If I wanted to look like Marcus Ems, I'd smell of alcohol, all right? And I don't, so I won't. Thank you. Hello, evil auntie, darling. Big up Amelia, my love. Thank you so much for the bloody money gun. Guys, we need to get this live goal done before we start anything. We're going to sit here in silence. Boom, 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 boom. Hello, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to my FYP. Hello, 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 Amelia. Thank you so much indeed. Thank you, Chloe. Until I hear the sound of Spaldale banners, I'm not moving. Thank you, Shell. Thank you, Shell. Hello, Danny. Thank you, Evil Grab Me. Thank you, darling. Sub, please. How dare you ask somebody for a sub? Hello, Miss Baguette. You've been causing trouble on this app, Miss Baguette. Thank you, HBR. What was that? Somebody's skidding around my... Thank you, ACR. Thank you, Rosaline, darling. Wish I could sub. It's £3 a month, love. It's less than 9 pence a day. It is tiny. It is tiny. See, look at that spot now. Let's go in now. That's annoying now, not the spot was. Because I picked it too soon. Thank you, Miss Kate. Is it? Yes. It's just £3 a month. I'm not like Zach the Brat asking you for a £5 a month. Thank you, FYPT. Big up Chloe as well for subscribing, my Julian. Welcome in, my love. Thank you, little. Ha! Sarah, calm down. My brother's bought a suit for Nanny's funeral. Alright. I'll buy one tomorrow then. Right, guys, the rules of my FYP are quite simple, alright? I sent a money gun. There we go. We'll get pinned. Anybody who sends above 500 coins, you are going to get pinned. Big up to you, darling. Thank you so much. Are we done with this bloody live goal yet? What are we doing here, dears? Let's have a look. Emma, thank you so much, my love. Oh, we are close, but no cigar, but we are close. Big up Katie, thanks for subscribing. Welcome in, my love. Only somebody I know supports Corie. Oh, darling. Thank you, Sophie. We're just going to wait for the live goal to be done, guys. We do the same every single FYP, so I don't know why anybody acts any different. I just think this one's a bit more different because I told people that I just wanted subs. And I can't remember saying it. I sent a bear. Did you? We can't pin you a second because of that one. Thank you, Lindsay, my darling. Thank you, Lewis. I sent an extra large flowers. It'll all start to slow down. Yeah, you said it last night. I can't even remember what I said last night. I won't lie to you. Thank you, Lindsay. I will say thank you to everybody who's helped on this live goal in a second, right? I will say thank you to all of you. Don't worry. Before we start anything, dears. Are we done? Big up Linz as well, and my Owers. Thank you, Linz. Thank you, Lindsay. Right, let me just say thank you to everybody. You said last night that you wanted to get 2K gifted subs. I sent a uni. No, you didn't. I would have dropped to the floor if you sent me a uni. Big up to my Linz, my Kate as well, Lindsay, Sarah, Hayley, Mama Vate, Rosaline, Faye, Emma, Sophie, Evil, Nicola, Paige, Martin, Amelia, Savage, can't say your surname, Rebecca, Chloe, Ellie Jones, FYP Affected, Jazzy, and FYP Highlights. They are my top 20 so far today. So I thank you all very, very much. Right, guys. Thank you, Frankie, darling. Thank you ever so much indeed. Right, let's get her on sub-only chat as we usually do on my FYP because that's what all my subs deserve. FYP Reality, thank you so much. Anybody who sends the extra large flowers will be pinned and I will make sure that everybody is following you immediately. So the first one up on that is Reality FYP. If you do send it, guys, we don't pin you straight away. Please don't worry. I promise you we will. I love you too. Whoever just sent me the I love you. Whoever sent me the egg, I hope you get the shits in the morning. Thank you, Desert Rose, my darling angel darling. Right, guys, so it's all been kicking off on the app today, right? Ricksta has decided to tour the breadth of the UK and arrive to everybody's house. So this is Levi's. We're going to go to Levi's first because he went to Levi's house where Levi's kid lives, where his mother had to answer the door. Angel, thank you so much. Thank you so much. Who just sent me the other flowers? Somebody just sent me. Charlotte, big up to you, darling. Thank you so much. I'm missing somebody who... Big up Lindsay as well for subscribing. Let me just find the clip. I probably turned up to Levi's. There we go. Okay. Let me just stop that a second. I need to put it on the big box so you can see it.
And then I was sitting in the new recliner chair waiting for my pasta and broccoli.
That his mother was cooking him.
And broccoli, my boxes. And I said, oh, there's someone at the door, looks like Uncle Michael. Fucking someone from my old man's work. That's why I didn't answer it. She answered the door. They asked him to leave, and then I was thinking, huh? I went upstairs out the window, and I saw Ricksta. Ricksta looked me in the eyes, I was, oh, there he is, and he walked off. It's really gone now. And then...
what do you mean, and me, please? Why do you keep on commenting that, Tinkerbell? You're doing my head in. Why are we keeping commenting, and me, please? What are we missing? What are we missing?
I was sitting in the new recliner chair, waiting for my pasta.
Big up me, Corie. Oh yes, big up you, Tinkerbell, darling. Thank you so much. Sorry, darling, my head's fried.
My boxes.
Sorry.
Said, oh,
sorry, guys. You just have to ignore me today. My head's gone. I've had so much going in the past 24 hours you wouldn't even believe. And then I've had fucking police back and forth. I've had everything back and forth. It's just been nuts. Absolutely mental. And I'm going to bring it to the app because everybody else has brought it to the app. It's not going to affect anything that I'm doing off the app. But this will be the last time I speak about these people because they don't deserve the skin off my shit, let alone anything else. All right, so let me just finish this video.
Someone from my old man's work, that's why I didn't answer it. She answered the door. Yeah, I said, Leroy's there. And then I was thinking, huh? I went upstairs out the window and I saw Ricksta. Ricksta looked me in the eyes, I was, oh, there he is, and he walked off.
Whoever's sending me them, I'm assuming it's Kate. You're not going to thank you.
And then I was sitting in the new recliner chair, waiting for my pasta and broccoli, my boxes, and I said, oh, there's someone at the door, looks like Uncle Michael. Fucking
Kate, leave me alone.
That's why I didn't answer it. She answered the door. Yeah, I said, Leroy's there, and then I was thinking, huh?
Right, so he turned up to Levi's for whatever reason. He turned up to Levi's. And then he turned up to Evil Queens, right? Which is fucking nuts. Big up Spartan! Thank you so much indeed. That swelching of that shoe is disgusting, the swelching of that shoe. Can you hear the swelching of the shoe when they're walking? It's got moisture in the shoe. Now, I want to dissect this a little bit, right? Watch the way. Big up TT for the subscription. Thank you so much, my darling. Thanks, brother. That's all right, brother. Right, now when he walks up, I want you to see what he does with the door handle. He goes like this. And then reaches for the door handle. Which leads me to believe, why would you be touching the door handle? Are you able to make it bigger? The swelching of that shoe. Look at this guy now, right? This guy's jacket. Watch him lift. Watch him lift now. See? He lifts it in his arm. Bang, 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 bang. Tries the door. He's keeping his hand in there. Look. That is a very intimidating knock. A very intimidating knock. And he has the audacity, the absolute audacity to call somebody FAT. Mad. This man can only bully gay people like me, or try to, and transgender women like Chelsea. That's all he can do. And the only reason he went to Levi's because he knows Levi will not go outside. Levi has a child in his house. Do you know what I mean? But he's got a problem with GAY people. It's mad. Mental. Do you want a nicer photo of this gentleman? Let me get one for you. This is the gentleman. Drag it over here for you. So this gentleman was outside my house yesterday. This gentleman. By the way, Chelsea, you haven't seen these, very sorry. But this is the gentleman that was outside your property yesterday. And then he was outside mine. Now what I want you to bear in mind, let me make my box smaller. What I want you to bear in mind here, right? This gentleman is with Ricksta. I don't know him, right? But my camera footage is a little bit better than most of yours because mine was in the day, right? But this gentleman here, watch the way he looks at my door, lifts his leg to kick the door, realises there's a camera, and then he pretends to tie his shoelace. Watch. Oh, I'll tie my shoelace. I'll look down the road where Rickster is. I'll tap my foot in and I'll walk away. So we'll reverse to the front again. And again, he notices the camera. Drag it to the front again. See, he was going to kick my door. He was going to kick my door, but he didn't because he knew there was a camera there. Then, gets a little bit better. We've got an impression of Rocky Balboa turning up on my door. Again, I'm a GAY man. And this guy is homophobically abused me online. You all know this anyway. And this is him turning up to my property with 2 other men. Not 1, 2 other men. So Rickster did not come on his own. He came with 2 other men to my home. My home. And Angela, this is Rickster. Now I know what she's going to say. No, it's not. Why would he go to Corie's? Let me play you the audio. The audio where he's shouting through my door for me to open my door. Look at his hairline. I'd also want to remind you, look at the background of his head where he's balding. Now, give me 2 seconds. Let me just rewind that. Watch the way he walks up to my door and tries the door handle again. See? What were you planning on doing there, pal? Coming through my door? Is that what you were planning on doing? You've got your fist clenched in one hand. Clenched, sorry, is that the word? Yeah, clenched. You've got your fist clenched in one hand, and then you're trying my door with the other. And you didn't just turn up on your own, ricksta. So you're not the big bad gangster you think you are, pal. I actively encourage you to come back to my house now. Actively encourage you. D Green, thank you. Because I didn't know you were coming. But I certainly was not going to open the door in any way, shape or form with one man waiting outside at the back of my home and then two men waiting outside the front. Alright? I have reported this to the police, but if you wish to come back here, give me the heads up and then we can have this big wild scrap outside. And he has the audacity to call me big. Look, he doesn't come on his own, girls. Doesn't come up on his own. He comes with other people. He cannot come on his own.
Corie! Corie, open up, Corie! Oh, your boy, Corie, come and open the door!
Do you notice how he's quite polite on knocking mine like that? He was quite polite knocking mine like I was bashing hell out of Chelsea's.
Can you phone?
Here you go. Use the two mobiles.
Yo, Corie, come out, just want to chat with you, pal. Come and have a little chat with me, mate.
No, not when you
Corie,
not when you
come
got
have a
three
chat.
men there. Why would I come anywhere near you when you got three men there? Absolutely not happening. Where was Bella? So what happened was, I was in my living room, I was watching telly, so I grabbed Bella, took her straight upstairs, put her in the back room, shut the door on Bella, then I went downstairs, straight on the phone to my old man, and this is a 2-minute interval. He told somebody that we both speak to that he was outside for 15 minutes. He was knocking my door and gone within 3 minutes because I had half of South Wales police outside, which I'm more than happy to show you of them flying down the hill in the 4 riot vans that they brought. Thank you, Hayley. Look at his little burner phone. Oh, big bad man. And I imagine the person he was calling was the guy waiting at my back gate. There was a guy by the back gate, a guy just behind him, and then him shouting through my letterbox, banging shit out my door. Right, hold on, there's more. I've got another clip, but I can't play it, but I will upload it. But he was very homophobic as he was shouting through the window here. There's a window where that is. Can you see my mouse? There's a window just on this wall here. Big up, Liam. So I don't know who he was calling.
Yo, listen, Chunky Bum, listen, come and answer your door, bro.
Chunky Bum? You're double the size of me, pal.
No more chances of always with me. It's your last chance, come and answer the door and have a chat. Look, man to man, please, come on.
Man to man? How is it man to man when you're turning up with 3 men, not just yourself? So how is that man to man? If you went outside my house, drop me a WhatsApp, thank you, Leanne. If you drop me a WhatsApp and said, Corie, I've driven 2.5 hours away, I want to have a chat with you for whatever reason, and I'm on my own, there's nobody with me, I promise, I would have opened the door. No problem at all. I would have invited you in, I would have made you a cuppa, we would have sat down and we would discuss whatever you think we needed to discuss. But you turned up heavy. You turned up with 2 other people. You parked 2 streets away in your girlfriend's car, which, by the way, ricksta, you're not insured to drive. So I'd be very cautious on what car you drive down here next. Big up Bella, thank you. Ricksta, did you also notice 2 doors up of the car that was in the drive? That's a CID car, just thought I'd let you know.
Come on, I want to hear you talk about my kid and call me this domestic abuse and all these lies about me.
Again, I have never once spoke on your child in a bad manner. What I have said, though, however, Ricksta, is I have said quite bluntly, it is not my discussion to have. You brought your miscarriage to this app. I don't care enough to talk about it. So I'm very sorry that you want me to have the opinion where everyone should be backing you. I won't be doing that. I don't care. Leave me out of your messed up games.
Face to face, let's have it. Come and have a chat with you. Come and have a chat.
Let's have it. How about no? How about you don't turn up to my house with 2 other men?
Hey, pal. Okay, we're gonna play different games, pal, right? God bless.
Are we really? Look at this little scruffy guy now, right? He's looking through my window as well. And he says he's in the kitchen.
He's in the kitchen, you can see. In the kitchen, look there.
Now, the other clip I can't show you of when Ricksta was looking through my window, staring directly at me, because I called him an FATCUNT, and I told him if he doesn't leave within the next 3 minutes, he's going to get a hell of a shock. To which, then the street just lit up with the sound of sirens, which I will show you now. I can't show you guys because I'm not going to banana it. I'm not going to banana it. Sorry, he's not worth my income. I make income on this app. And considering there was meant to be Holy Week, he took a week off to drive around the breadth and depth of Britain, going to me, Ricksta, me, Levi, Evil Queen. Madness. And now they want to hide behind the fact, right? They want to hide behind the fact that, whatchamacallit? They want to hide it behind the fact now that somebody's turned up to his. No, nobody's turned up there. Right, so yesterday. Bear with me 2 moments. Right, so it is on that day. Oh no, I'm on today. Jesus Christ. Zoom back, Corie, mate. What time am I on? No, I'm on Saturday, Sunday. I'm on Monday, please. Monday. Right, so Ricksta came here. That's the wrong guy. Right, so Ricksta came here on... Right. It was in the afternoon. I was fucking... What day are we on? What day are we on today? Wednesday. Oh, so I'm looking at Monday's footage. Sorry, ignore me. My head's gone. Right. Yesterday. It was... So that gentleman, 16:15, he came to the house, and I sent the recording. How can I show you this? So 16:15, he came to the house, this guy that was tied his shoelaces, right? And then I was out of the door by 16:17. And you can quite clearly see I've got something in my hand, but doesn't matter what I got in my hand. Anyway. And then Ricksta came here at 16:45. Big up, Stacey. Thank you so much. 16:45 he came, yeah? Oh, that was the police knocking the door.
Listen, you don't know who I'm about, and who I know. You've got no more chances, bro. That's a dead baby you're talking about. You got no more fucking chances, and I mean...
Nobody was talking about your child. You want me to talk about your child, and that's why I refuse to. All right, pal?
And I don't care about old Bill. One last fucking chance, Corie.
Go on then.
I mean it.
Do something.
It's Timbuktu. I know. Listen, you don't know who I'm about. I know I know. You got no more chances, bro. That's a dead baby you're talking about. No more fucking talk about my dead...
Fucking idiot. Absolute idiot. So he arrived, right, at 16:47, and then I had South Wales Police knock on my door, which I'm not going to show you the images of that, and all of the fucking coppers outside.
I'm guessing so. It's from...
But he was outside for less than 3 minutes because he heard the sirens and he was gone. He heard the sirens and he was gone. I'm not scared of the police. Well, you fucking soon run fast enough, mind, didn't you? Why are you driving around in your girlfriend's car uninsured? Uninsured? Why? Why? Why are you turning up to a gay man's house with 2 other men? Why? Why? Why are you turning up to Evil Queen's very late at night? Why? Why are you driving down to Levi's knowing full well he lives with his mother? Not only that, he's got a child in the house. Why are you turning up there? What are you planning on doing with Levi? Why? Answer me the questions. Why are you trying my front door? You didn't try Levi's front door, but you tried the transgender woman and the gay man. Why? Fancy us or something, do you, pal? I'm not into old men, sorry. Not my style. But again, I'll play the clips. So this is when... So again, watch him at EQs. Thank you guys for the gifts. Thank you so much. Thank you to everybody who did gift throughout that as well, and I've ignored you. I'm so sorry. I was just trying to get everything out in one go. I have called the police, and it's not going to investigation because all the other people that have called the police, which I know of, are currently showing all their CCTV just to pre-warn people of this absolute nutcase. Ostro, thank you so much for subscribing, my love. Thank you for the gift. Thank you, my love. Bloody, my head's gone. Anyway, ricksta, there's now 6 cameras around the property. I've now got a door stop at the front door. The doors are always locked, but I'm not going to be in fear at my own home. So I have gone to the police. I will not speak about you after this. And anything else moving forward on the FYP, I will play and not have my opinion. You do not scare me in any way, shape or form. You or your dub family, all right? I don't want anything to do with you. I don't want anything to do with any of you. You don't bother me in the slightest. Now I had Sam Walker coming through my door, Lynn. Do you know what I mean? That didn't bother me. I didn't move homes. No, I did move home, sorry. I didn't leave the house. Do you know what I mean? Meg, thank you so much. You should have seen by my face, Rickster, when you looked through the window at me yesterday, I was not bothered in the slightest, pal. I'm not bothered by you in the slightest. I am not going to open the door to 3 men. 1 at my back gate and 2 at the front. Do you think I'm dumb? I'm not opening the door. What, for 3 men to come shooting through my door? Absolutely not happening. Not happening. Sorry, not happening. TikTok is not the place for you. You take things too seriously, Rickster. You brought the miscarriage to the app, nobody else. It was your guy's story to tell, and the app ripped it apart. That's not my problem. I am not your defence attorney, and I am not out here to prove you're wrong. Prove you're wrong or you're right. I am not judge and jury. I was the only FYP host, theoretically speaking, other than a couple of others, which I'm not going to mention because I'm ranting and they've got their own platforms, they can do it themselves. But I'm the only one that literally said whether it happened or didn't, it's not for us to disapprove. I actively tried to stop Delusive Angie getting involved in that storyline, but what happened? Carried on. Bloody nuts. Soon as you heard the police, you were gone. When you went to Levi's, you saw Levi yesterday, you saw him in the window. Why didn't you do anything? Or did you just want to come around? Is this a bit of your clout chasing thing now, is it? Oh, well, what I'm going to do is turn up to people's houses and they'll be talking about me all day on the app. Is that what you want? Do you want to be known as the nutcase? Congratulations, you're known as the nutcase. We now all think you're a nutcase. And now you will deal with the legal ramifications of your actions. You do not drive 2.5 hours to go to somebody's house, try their door, and then shout through their letterbox. And the fact that you called me chunky is bizarre, because look at the weight on you, pal. I weigh a lot less. Sorry. I'm having a ciggy. Sorry, guys. Cheer me up. Cheer me up. Send me all the gifts. Thank you, guys. Thank you. This is him turning up to EQs.
Yeah, of course.
And yeah, she has gone back at him. I don't blame her.
It's not as bad as each other. Nowhere near. I was shocked when Luke said that earlier. I became flabbergasted by that, but there we go. Right, here we go. Thank you, Eva Willies. Guys, can you make sure, mods, can we make sure we're pinning them? Here's the clip. Same guy. Then up he comes. Double the size of me. Look at that belly, bro. Mad. You're calling me chunky.
Corie. See? And they disappear. They disappear. They drove for hours. They drove to EQ's first. They then proceeded to mine. They then proceeded to Levi's. Why? Why? What were you looking to do? Because if you were looking to bring harm to me, my dog, my house, you failed miserably. And if you return, you'll be arrested on the spot. I've already got a case against you. This is stalking. This is harassment. Leave me alone. It's odd. It's so odd. It's bizarre. Absolutely bizarre. Hold on, let me just move that over. Oh no, hold on, that wasn't the first one. Let me pause that one. That was the first one, wasn't it? Watch him with my door handle now, watch. Tries for the door handle first. Same guy backing him up behind him. Because when Ricksta goes through the door, that guy's going in behind him. Not a chance am I opening that door.
Corie! Corie, open up, Corie! Oh, your boy, Corie, come and open the door! Can you film? Yo, Corie, come out, I just want to chat with you, pal. Come and have a little chat with me, mate.
Can't have a chat with just you though, can I? No, because you've got a man waiting at my back door, you've got a man behind you, and you want me to open the door? You want me to open the door? No. You're not a hard man when you come with people, dear. If you, as I said numerous times, if you would have messaged me, I want to meet you, blah, 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 I still would have said no, because I think you're an absolute nutcase. But the fact, like, if you had said to me, can we meet, mutual location, coffee shop in the middle of Cardiff? I would have said, yeah, no problem, whatever. But I haven't done anything to you, Ricksta. I was the only person on this app to actually be nice regarding your trauma that you brought to the app. Nobody else did. You did.
Corie, come and have a chat.
No.
I just want to say that whilst Ricksta has been protesting for weeks and months about protect the children, that very same man has willingly wanted to travel miles and miles to make children feel vulnerable and scared in their own safe space in their own homes. So I don't think that he can protest that anymore after wanting to go to, the likes of Levi that have children there. So that's all I want to say, really.
Yep, absolutely not. I totally agree with you. Who's this now? Oh, Talia Dean. A threat from Talia Dean. More fool you. He never left Cardiff. He will come alone now as you wish. See you in 10. Get the kettle on. Okay. He returns to my house, Talia. He will be arrested on the spot. All right? I know you're dying for all this drama, Talia. You think it's a good thing, Talia. You're not. You're not funny in any way, shape or form. Not funny in any way, shape or form. You deserve the nut house, same as him. Screenshot. Bear with me when I call my dad. Actually, I think my dad's in. Mental. More fool you. You were with him this morning though, Talia, but now he suddenly haven't left Cardiff. Mad. You were in boxes, were you not? So were you down in Cardiff with him, Talia? Because when you were having an argument with his own auntie...
Do know though, we say like he should leave it alone, but so should EQ.
Yeah.
So should EQ be quiet now. She needs to stop her. It's goading. At times she knows what he's like. She knows he's explosive. I'm not making excuses for him, but stop goading. Stop the goading and act like a pair of adults.
Sally. Do you know it's never got as bad as this because he accused me of being a pedo for 3 months. It would never have got like this. We had to backwards and forwards after he says this about me or whatever. Now it's up, but then he upped the gears and he really wanted to finish me off that much. That he sat there, you were in the live. That's why I went mad about you the other day, because you were like, yeah, she wants to be you. I don't want to be her, and you're encouraging that type of behaviour, Sally. That's what was making me mad, because I want rid of him. So it was only the serious allegation of being a groomer. He said it every day, this every single night. So that I had to clear my name, and that's all I did. So I never got this bad, and I do shut up about him, and I do ignore things, but this was a serious real life allegation. You know what I mean? That's why it's got so bad.
And it's a bad one, and I know for a fact it's a lie.
And wouldn't one of your sons move heaven and earth to prove their name if it was on their name?
Absolutely.
And I call that true, so I just want to be left alone. And I couldn't believe he turned up. I'm like, wow. He's known me address so many times and never done that. Why has he done it now?
Hang on a minute, I just need to turn it up. You've gone quiet.
I'm just saying, he's known me address. He's known me address.
Thank you for doing the gift goals, guys. I appreciate you all gratefully. I was more concerned because obviously yesterday, Talia told, what's her name? Talia told Sophie that her and her sisters were on the way up there. Do these guys think they're like mini Sam Walkers or something? What's going on? They're all just going to rock up at people's houses. If he turns up to my house now, I call 999, he gets arrested. Problem solved. Bye. Bye. Not opening my door. You're going to have to kick it in. Kick in the door. If you kick in my door, then I can act in a reasonable manner to defend myself. So please, do whatever you need to do. But please bear in mind, you come in my home, I am defending myself. Absolutely.
I'm just saying, he's known me address for years. He knew at the flat, he knew at the bungalow. He's never done that. Even after everything, he never came, and then all of a sudden he turns up with that man with gloves on. And I think the same as you. I think he would be that angry that he could unalive me. You know what I mean? And it's not good to get that angry. He just needs to leave me alone, and that'll be the end of it.
I think even if you could play a little part in this by... If you
I'll say nothing from this day out, and you'll see for yourself.
Yeah, if you could ignore, I do see. I'm not blind, love. I do see.
Yeah, well, I'll say no more, Aunt Sally, because you're here. Yeah, there we go. So you can be the watcher.
If you doesn't stop, because I do watch you. Not for that.
Well, you'll see for yourself. Then the Observer uploads everything, so I can't be lied about again now. As long as he doesn't make serious allegations towards me and carry on with this groomer shit, then I don't need to mention. But I'm not having that on my name, Aunt Sally.
Well, you're quite right.
And I'm very sorry to bring you into this. Just like, you can imagine how angry I've been with this groomer rumours, you know what I mean?
Well, yes, I did.
Because me and you have a little on-off tiff sometimes, and we're all right, and you're a nice woman. Yeah. The fact that you've come up to do this is really nice, and that's the only reason I'm jumping back up to say to you, if you're saying you want everything to be left alone for both parties, then I'll agree to that, and you're the witness then.
Yeah, I am a witness to it, and I just think it's time after all. It's time for peace. It's time for bygones to be bygones.
But they don't want that, Aunt Sally. I've literally just had a message from Talia saying, "More fool you, he's on his way back." They don't want peace. They want war. They want people going against them. They want people to be involved in all this drama. They want to be known as these big bad gangsters. They're not. They're not. Ring the police. Absolutely not. I need him to be here first. I'm not going to ring the police prematurely. Do you know what I mean? If he's on his way to my home, then he's on his way to my home. I'm not going to stop him. Well, stop saying crap. Who are you talking to, Flower? Are you talking to me? Flower, are you talking to me? Watch me block you. There you go, you're blocked. Thanks for the sub money though, darling. Bye. Thank you, Tanya.
It's time for bygones to be bygones, and maybe that will never happen. But at one...
You tell me one thing I've ever done wrong with that couple, other than read a comment where apparently it was an 80-year-old's address. Other than that, I've done nothing to them. Nothing to them whatsoever. Nothing. I understand with EQ, I understand that to a certain degree, because they've been having a back and forth for many months. But what they're not remembering, or what everyone fails to remember, is that Ricksta's been going for her for years. But everyone wants to forget about that now, because nobody wants to make her a victim. She's not a victim, she gives as good as she gets, but nobody deserves somebody turning up to their door at 3 o'clock in the morning all masked up like Bruce Wayne. No. Thank you, Paige.
Well, and Sally, you've got my words. There'll be no more mention from this moment out from me personally. But if anybody else posts anything, I can't be held responsible. I would say people. I can't be held responsible for anyone but me.
I know, I'm only making a suggestion.
Just mention the men that you sent to my door over the weekend.
See? But everybody has come live, Talia. EQ has shown the CCTV. Levi's shown his CCTV. I have shown mine. You, again, with all of your manipulative lies, have not come forward with any CCTV of these apparent men turning up to your property. And the worst thing is, Talia, you will never be able to pin that on me, or EQ, or Levi, or anybody else, because the truth is, it was probably your messed up boyfriend trying to pull you into a storyline. You wanted out of this a couple of days ago. You were begging him to keep you out of everything, but now you want to be involved in everything. Now you want to actively text me and say that he's on his way back. Go ahead, Talia. I used to always stick up for you, Talia. You literally have lost the plot. Thank you, Paula.
You've got my word.
Listen to Ricksta in the background with Talia, so he's not down the road. And if he hasn't left Cardiff, that means you're in Cardiff, Talia, with the white Range Rover, Talia. Yeah? That one you have? Yeah. Get a new one, Talia. Get one like mine, darling.
You've got my word.
Everybody, EQ sent men to my house over the weekend, and my...
See, again, she can't prove that. She can't prove that at all. She hasn't provided any screen recordings, any CCTV. She's lying again. No surprise.
8-year-old open the door.
Thank you,
Don't
Charles.
even go there, you lions, because you knew that all along. Shame on you.
Piss off. Can you not go
Shame on you.
Sally,
Leave Sally alone.
See, and there we go. Ricksta's in the background with Talia, and they were together today. But Ricksta's suddenly going to drive from Surrey all the way down here. Ricksta, as I said, you come anywhere near my property, quite simply, I'll call the police. I will not be opening no door. If you do wish to kick the door in, by all means, absolutely, I can't stop you. I can't tell you what you can and can't do. The same as you can't tell me what I can and can't do on my public social media platforms, all right? But if you do turn up at my door, I will absolutely call the police. Not a problem at all. All right? Thank you, Lauren, for subscribing. I know, it's mad, isn't it? Mad. Absolutely mad. Look, Talia's message. Won't fool you. He'd never left Cardiff. He's on his way. Get the kettle on. No. Absolutely not. Thank you, M4. Absolutely not. He went to EQ's the night before last. The next day, he went to mine. Then he went to Levi's. Why haven't he turned up to Angie's? Angie done worse than me and Levi ever did about his unalive child. Angie done worse than all of us. Oh, was it because Talia turned up there? Right, yeah. And Talia didn't, you know, get through there, did he? Sorry. It's been mad, isn't it, really? Thank you, Rose, for subscribing. It's absolutely mental, isn't it? They don't want to turn up to the woman who's actually actively gone against them, but somebody who actually backed them, and just because I read out an address, that's all, oh my God, Corie deserves, you know, to get his door kicked in. Right, well, as I said, do your worst. Absolutely nuts. Arguments on this app should be kept on this app. But unfortunately, you guys seem hell-bent on taking it off the app and trying to make everyone scared in their own home. I am not moving house. EQ is not going to move. And Levi is not going to move. You don't scare us, Ricksta. We are allowed opinions online. You can't change our opinions online. You do not have the God-given right to pretend that you can change anybody's opinions. All right? You stick to the Bible. I'll stick to social media, darling. Leave me alone. Anyway, the 6.6k of you in, yeah? Please make sure you're dropping us a follow. It's not normally this dramatic, but we do have a wonderful FYP. Mwah, rose tinted, thank you. Chronically, thank you. So please make sure you're dropping your heartmeats. Drop us a follow as well, dears. We do an FYP at 6:30 every night. 6 o'clock every night. All right, so where we bring you all the drama. It's not normally as dramatic as people kicking in doors and turning up to people's houses, but unfortunately, we are dealing with people who are mentally unstable. All right, so unfortunately, we're in a storyline at the moment, a storyline that I did not wish to be in, but there we are. So Ricksta put up on his story, 2 of you wouldn't even come to the door because you realised your mouth has caught up with you. Wow. Yeah, whatever, Ricksta. You show me 5 videos where I'm being nasty about you. Good, because you can't. Right. What else have we got on here? So Evil Queen comes live about Luke, but Luke, this is Luke's response. Sorry, hold on, EQ, bear with.
Me to come on and go, oh, you know, sorry, EQ, I don't, you know.
Save the evidence, I got it. Thank you, my Desert Rose.
Do you want me to sit here and lie and say, oh, you know, she doesn't deserve anything.
Thank you, Mrs. Mack.
She doesn't deserve any help, anything like that. I'm sorry, you're in the wrong room.
He's not having any more airtime. After today, Ricksta and Talia. Winnie, thank you so much, Winnie. Ricksta and Talia will not be mentioned on my platform. Do you understand? After tonight, thank you, Evil Queen. After tonight, Ricksta and Talia will not be mentioned on my platform. They do not deserve a platform. They do not deserve the clout or the skin off. Shit. All right, they don't deserve anything off of me. Therefore, I will not be discussing them anymore. However, if Ricksta does turn up to my house, I will keep it off the app, which I've done already. I have informed the police, Surrey Police, as well as South Wales Police, when they arrived yesterday, Ricksta, when you scurried off and jumped in the white Range Rover and drove away. Lol. Why didn't you just stay around and explain to the police what I've apparently done so wrong to cause you to come to my home? Why didn't you stay around and do that? Thank you so much, my Shelby. I love you. Did I get a pin for my 5 subs earlier? I don't know whether you did or not. You can get pinned now, though. Luke, thank you so much. Luke, can you stop pinning everybody who sent big gifts, please? Thank you, TikTok baby. All right? So again, Ricksta, you come anywhere near my house, I'll call the police. I'm going to see you in jail anyway because I find it bizarre. Big up Demi, darling! Thank you, Demi, my love. Oh, drifting cars everywhere, Demi, darling. Thank you so much, my Demi. But again, as I said, you come anywhere near my home, regardless what day or night it is. The only way that you're going to get into my home is by kicking the door in. And if you come through my door, then it's just retaliation for what comes next. All right? I am not scared or intimidated by anybody. When I had bricks flying through my window from Sam Walker, did I leave? No. Did I run to a hotel? No. Did I move my car? No. All right? So I'm certainly not going to be scared of you. All right? Can everyone make sure you drop in Demi a follow? Demi, thank you so much. Don't know how to pin the gifts. I think they're going to have to comment, I think. But again, with Sam Walker, you knew what he was getting. You knew what you were getting. Sam Walker literally sat on his platform and said, "Oi, yo, wagwan, I'm coming to your house tonight, blah, 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 blah. And I put a brick through the window and I'll be there in half an hour." Do you know what I mean? So I knew what was coming. Ricksta, however, turns up, unannounced, uninvited, started shouting loads of homophobic stuff towards me through my windows for all of the street to listen to. And he didn't just turn up on his own. He turned up with 2 men. At least Sam Walker stands on business and says, "Yo, look, I'm coming and this is what I'm coming for." Mad. Oh. And I've had to spend £300 on getting the other guy around here, the company that does all my alarms and stuff, to fit in another 2 windows. Oh, guys, it's hurting my head. My eyes are fucking red. Look at me. It's just annoying, man. Like, I should feel safe in my own home. Just because I have banter online with people, that shouldn't be the first course of action. So now my house is like Fort Knox. Thank you, Emma, so much. Thank you, Emma. You kept the camera guy in business. It's ridiculous, guys. I can't do nothing. I generally can't do nothing. Because it's like a constant, like, am I looking out of the window? What's that? Who just sent me that car? Oh, I just showed myself on camera. Thank you so much, Winnie. Thank you, Winnie, my darling. I've just pinned you again. Guys, can everyone follow Winnie? Thank you, Winnie. It's fucking nuts, man. Absolutely nuts. Absolutely nuts. An argument on TikTok should be kept on TikTok. But I've not even argued with these people. They didn't like it because I wouldn't drag Chelsea 24/7, and I'm not going to drag anybody 24/7. I'll have my banter, it'll last 2 or 3 days, and I will leave it. I am not going to make a platform, my platform that I've created myself with the help from EQ and Summer Delulu. Some I use loosely, but the FYP, the show that I've created, and when I have arguments with these said creators, I will do one thing. I'll have an argument for a couple of days, right? A couple of days. I'm not going to make a platform out of hating on people. I won't do it. Now, what peed them off was the fact that I wouldn't carry on on EQ's shoulders all the time. I don't need to. There are other people that will do that with you, Talia. Why do you need me? You don't need me.
A single woman on her own and think, yeah, man shouldn't go to a house. Man should not go to a house. Don't agree with it. Don't endorse it.
Sharon. Chronically, thank you so much for the flowers, my Dreelin. Thank you so much, my love.
You've doxed my business. You've doxed the family address.
But Luke, And I love you, I do. I told you I do. This is not about you. This is about your cousin, Luke. This is about what your cousin has done. Turning up to EQ's, turning up to Levi's, turning up to mine. It's not about what she's done to either one of you. Right? It's not about that, Luke. This is not about you and Red. What she said about you and Red was disgusting. It was vile. But what the reason in which she done it was to bring attention to what Ricksta was saying.